So, I think that both of these stories have a very high value to them. To me, O'Connor wrote Revelation knowing that she didn't have very long left on this earth. I think that the uncertainty of her life is what motivated this story. The story ends in uncertainty, just like O'Connor's own personal life. I think that this speaks great volumes to our society. We live in a society where we are always talking about living life to the fullest because we never know when it's going to end. And that's a great sentiment, but O'Connor is reminding us that the uncertainty of life can be just as dark as it can be motivating. A lot of her work actually reflects this. And in this particular story, Miss Turpin is incredibly self-centered. And I think that this honestly is a good reflection of the current society that we are in today. We love to put ourselves above everyone else around us. And just like Mary Grace was a wake-up call for Miss Turpin in this story, I think that this story could be a wake-up call for our society. What is beautiful to me about this story is the interaction of the characters, because at first glance it seems like Mary Grace, the teenager who freaked out and tackled Miss Turpin and started choking her, should be the villain. But in fact, I think she's kind of the hero of sorts of this story, because she is actually the foundation of change in the life of Miss Turpin. On the other hand, also, Tolstoy wrote "Evil allures, but God endures" at a time of great personal spiritual development in his life. Tolstoy he's taking concepts preached in multiple different stories of the Bible and using them to create his own biblical narrative of sorts. His own narrative that is like those that are included in the Bible. His narrative reflects what he places personal spiritual values on, namely giving away of earthly possessions and giving away what it is that you own. I honestly think this is a story that everybody needs to hear, because I'm a ministry major, and I can't honestly sit here and tell you that I would have responded in the same exact way that the master did respond in this story. We are so quick to snap back when someone wrongs us. And we live in a culture right now that has a very short fuse. And I mean, after all, this is why a lot of people refer to our current culture as a cancel culture. And because of this, I think that the moral of this story is what makes it so beautiful.